What is up, sweet family, and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Dina Brenchy, and I am a dating coach. This series is going to be about all of the energetic levels that you can experience, and the first one we're going to start with is apathy. So if you've ever experienced any low-level days, weeks, or months, then this episode is really going to resonate with you, and I can't wait to share it with you. If you like what you're hearing, subscribe, leave a comment, like it, share it, all of the things. Be a part of this sweet family. Welcome to the Sweet Life Podcast. Are you ready to start living your life with more passion, purpose, and pleasure? And stay tuned to learn more from your behavioralist expert, dating coach, and relationship guru, Sweet Deans. Here we are, episode 5. Today's topic is on leveling up your energy. Do you or anyone you know struggle with low energy days, weeks, or even years? Well, then today's episode is really going to resonate with you. This is going to be a pretty unique opportunity to realize how to take that low-level energy you have and start to turn it around. I'm going to go into depth here on what thoughts, feelings, and actions might be at this level and give you an opportunity to gauge where your level of energy is and how to level up to start benefiting you and everyone else around you. Woo! So here in Chicago, it's been a beautiful rainy week, and I don't know if any of you are experiencing this, my sweet family, but spring is really starting to bring growth to all aspects of my life. I can't tell you the amount of emails, phone calls, and new client applications I've been getting just this week, but it's so amazing to see these beautiful souls who are so ready for growth. I know that any time is a good time for growth, but you know what the best time is? Right freaking now. You know that old saying, the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago, and the second best time is now? That's how I feel about doing thought work. So today, I want to talk to you about how to get out of low-level energy like apathy, complaining, or victimhood, and start moving into more high-level energies. At IPEC, which is this amazing coaching school that does accreditation for anyone looking to be a certified coach, we call that low-level energy that you can experience as a human, level 1 energy. I know that all of us have experienced this at some point. Maybe after a major life crisis that involves loss, like a death or a breakup or being fired, you might find yourself experiencing a lot of these low-level energy states. I get to see people in this space and watch them figure out a way back to upper-level energies and support them through this process a lot. So I can say with absolute certainty that you have the power inside you to be whatever energy level you choose. That's not to say that sometimes there isn't going to be hours or days where you feel low, but I have very few low-level days anymore, so I know that it's possible to be here as often as you want. The best part about being a coach is that I don't have to have all of the answers or any of the answers. I get to let you be the expert at your own life and deeply listen to your words and ask you powerful questions to help you express the story that your heart has been longing to write. I want to encourage you through your process, and all that I ask is that you commit to honesty and attempting to be as open as you can throughout our sessions. This work takes a ton of communication and trust. I will never judge you or think that you're weird or crazy, because trust me, I've heard it all. And I simply just think you're human and what you're feeling is normal. So back to recognizing level 1 energy. When you're in this energetic state, more often than not, you struggle with things like getting out of bed, feeling overwhelmed by everything, feeling bored, blaming everyone else. You are the ultimate victim. You can only see the negative side of every situation. You feel disempowered, you hate yourself, or you're just exhausted. And the reason you feel so exhausted is that you're physically in such a low energy state that you don't have the energetic means to approach anything that might be headed your way. I remember when I was going through a major life change, and I was 17, moving out of my parents' house and going to college. I didn't know anyone, and I felt so alone, and my high school boyfriend had just broken up with me. We were obviously supposed to be together forever, so naturally, I was feeling hurt and confused by this. I was in such a deep pit of despair, I refused to get out of bed and go to any of my classes. I didn't want to talk to anyone or do anything to shift out of this space. I felt desolate, depressed, and unworthy of love. I couldn't even imagine being where I am now. You can't really ever know what's on the other side of that huge swamp that your life seems to be in. But guess what? I finally had a roommate who got me out of this messy, low-level energy lifestyle into realizing that I had value in this world and my voice matters. I'm not saying that it happened overnight. I mean, there were days where I refused to get out of my pajamas and ate top ramen and chunky monkey while binge-watching old reruns of Sabrina the Teenage Witch. But ultimately, a shift had to be made. I wish that I would have had the knowledge then that I do now, because now that I know that all of life is choice, it just clicks into place. All of the things that I'm experiencing are choices that I'm choosing to have. So how do we turn things around and start experiencing higher level energy? As always, and you're going to hear me reference this a lot through our podcast journey, it starts with awareness. Being aware of what you're experiencing right now. It takes a lot of bravery to examine your life. And if you're ready to take a look at it, I'm ready to support you through the process. Do you feel like you have no energy? And are you struggling to get out of bed? And I don't mean because your bed is cozy and your cat is sleeping on you, but is it a pattern of dreading the day because you don't feel energetically ready to face the world? What are your thoughts saying about you? Write them down. Open up the notes part of your phone and write down exactly how you're feeling in this moment. Did I trigger something inside you that said, yes, Dina, I feel that way and I want to start feeling better. I just don't know how. You're not alone. I promise. So let's do this. After writing your thoughts, reflect on the feelings associated with these thoughts. And to give you an example of what this might look like, I'm going to give you a thought that I've had in the past. What's the point of going to work because my job isn't important and everyone there hates me? So that is level 1 thought. And the feeling behind it might be shame. So that could be because you're not living up to your potential or you're feeling picked on or not heard. Is this what life's all about? This endless spinning of tasks and meaningless projects to get yelled at and compared to others while my parents are pressuring me to find a boyfriend or girlfriend and settle down. And it feels overwhelming, right? Those would be what you would want to write down. And I know that when you're in a really low level energy state, you might not be able to even identify a feeling to go along with those thoughts, but that's okay. Because as we learned previously, our thoughts create our feelings, and we can absolutely start with addressing your thoughts. Reflect on the music that you listen to, the shows that you watch, and the people that you talk to. Watch for anything that can be adding to this low level of emotion. Write down anything and everything that comes to mind. When you have this list in front of you with your thoughts and feelings on it, start to decide which ones you want to keep and what ones you don't. You might decide to toss out your whole list, so write in new ones that you wish to feel. These are your goal thoughts. Your new thought goals can be, I'm alive, I am able to get up, and I matter. You don't need to jump to, I'm amazing. Whatever thoughts feel believable to you in this moment, just try to go to neutral thoughts, like I exist. And trust me, I exist is a much higher energy level than I wish I didn't exist. If you need any help through this, reach out to someone. You are not alone. And if you don't have anyone around you that you know me. And you can always reach out to me with anything. Let's get on this path to leveling up your energy, just like Super Mario eating a mushroom to make himself bigger. This is your way of leveling up and making yourself a little more invincible. Don't even get me started on that magic star power that can help you unlock all of your energy and supercharge you into the life where nothing stands in your way. It's perfectly understandable if this takes time. Give yourself all the time you need. If you have people around you that are in this low-level energy state, reach out to them. Be a person who loves others for anywhere they're on in their path, because we've all been lost at times. We have all felt alone at times. And with these new thought goals that you have, I want you to spend just 5 minutes a day thinking these new thoughts. Sit in a quiet space, read your goals, Reread them and rewrite them as often as you like. Remember that your thoughts are powerful, and they can help or hurt you if you allow them. You're an amazing, valuable human, and you matter. You can make a difference in your life and the lives of others. Let's be done with blaming others, feeling disempowered or exhausted, and start getting out there and live a life that's joyous and energetic. To give you a recap of what we learned today, we talked about feeling lethargic and low-level energy. We talked about how to put our awareness on them and shift them into neutral thoughts. Next time, we're going to learn about the next level of energy and how to move up a little bit farther in our energetic output and what those thoughts, feelings, and actions might be. So stay tuned. As always, sweet family, know that I am so grateful for you. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below. And if you're looking to take the work deeper, feel free to reach out at sweetdeens.com. That's sweet, DEENS.com, or on Instagram at sweetdeens. I look forward to talking to you next week. All my love. I hope that you enjoyed today's episode, sweet family. And if you have any questions or comments, just leave them below. And remember to subscribe.